Hello, welcome back to the course. In the previous lesson, you explored the 7 givings that create merits. In this lesson, you will find out what everyone in society is aiming for. That is maturity and success. In the lesson, we will discover several parts. Firstly, the concept of maturity. Secondly, the concept of what a mature person is, and what an individual who is more mature than others is. After that, we will learn how a successful person looks like and how to become a successful person. First of all, let's learn about maturity. According to common conceptions and social standards, a mature individual is usually an older person with lots of life experience and a decent social concept. Most of them are over 50 years old or older. So when people are young, they will often be less socially acceptable to entrust essential tasks that affect the benefits of many people. A study of experts indicated that from 0 to 30 years old, people focus on expertise development. From 30 to 40 years old, people often give expertise in exchange for social relations. From 40 to 50 years old, people often use social relations to exchange for life concepts. From 50 and older, an individual often gains their comprehensive maturity. Experts have also shared what a truly mature person is. They should have 3 key maturities, in which maturity in expertise accounting for 20%, maturity in social relationships accounting for 40%, and life concepts accounting for 40%. So what is maturity? Maturity is a state of introspective feeling that one has a superior life concept, social relations, and professional expertise than before. For example, I only ran 5 kilometers an hour 5 months ago. But now, I have run once 10 kilometers an hour. And if I can guide others to achieve the same achievements as me, and they can even surpass me. This is a great maturity in running expertise. A mature person has a life concept and professional social relationships far beyond their age. For instance, at the age of 40, people usually have many good social relationships. But I've already achieved it by 30. So even though at the age of 30, I'm already a mature one in social relationships. Next, an individual who is more mature than others is a person who understands life concepts and has social and professional relationships far beyond their age, approaching the age of successful people recognized by society. For example, according to our conventional society's concepts, an individual over 50 often has maturity in professional and social relationships, as well as life concepts. However, if I'm only 30 years old and mature in all 3 aspects, I'm far more mature than others. If you want to be mature in your own expertise, you must thoroughly understand all the industry concepts that we pursue or become industry insiders. You also need to be a true expert and have an industry mindset. Proactive thinking includes goal-oriented thinking and result-oriented thinking. Remember that sometimes, good proactive thinking can surpass experience and can shorten the time to reach maturity in expertise. So how can you be mature in social relationships? You must know how to identify social relations, especially to clarify 6 important types of people in your life, so that you can attract and treat them appropriately. Then, you should gradually upgrade your social relationships to the next level up of comprehensive trust. If you forget this concept, please review Lesson 2 of the intermediate class with the topic of 6 types of people to identify and treat well in life. Finally, if you want to be mature in your life concept, you must master the basic concepts and reference systems, especially the concepts of introspection, life, health, finance, and social relationships, along with the concepts of 7 comprehensive wealth and 7 realms of life. You've already gone through these concepts in basic and intermediate classes. So, you have grasped the concept of maturity, right? Are you curious to know about success? Is success your goal in life? If yes, let's discover what success is. What is a successful person? Fortunately, the experts and masters have pointed out to us that A successful person is someone who others like to be around. So what kind of person do others like to be around? A successful person usually brings joy, hope, faith, wisdom, respect, gratitude, love, tolerance, humility, and honesty. A person with all of these characteristics is called an individual with consolidating personality. Let's take a look at the triangle of reality diagram of successful people. The energy expression of a successful person is someone others like to be around. For the information aspect, they show up as a person who gets what they want. From the material aspect, they've reached the fourth realm of life. The masters and experts have indicated that a successful person has 80% of being successful in personality and 20% successful in expertise. There are some notes we need to keep in mind. Firstly, pursuing success does not guarantee success, but pursuing maturity can. Because pursuing maturity makes us grow in all three aspects of expertise, social relationships, and life concepts. Then you have reached more than 50% of the conditions already. Nearly 50% of the rest is career. A career includes business with a thorough understanding of finance and a proper concept of money. To do business well, you must be mature in expertise background. So achieving success will be much simpler, and only a matter of time, right? Secondly, a person who is successful in personality will be successful in their work. Because if you have a right and positive life concept and good relationships, people are willing to support you in your expertise. So it will be easier to succeed in your work, right? Therefore, being successful in personality without working successfully is only temporary, because our decent life concepts and social relationships will support us in growing our expertise. Similarly, working successfully without being successful in personality is also temporary. Because we can intend to develop more appropriate social relationships and life concepts to compensate in the future. So, we have finished the lesson of maturity and success. How do you rate your maturity and success level? Do you have any goals to increase your maturity and success this year? Please share your thoughts and stories with us. See you in the next lesson about understanding humility. Thank you for participating in today's lesson.